Good morning, people! I want to just burn some mugwort. Opening up the spirit world. Opening up myself a little bit more to the spirit world. Woo, how are you guys doing today? How did you guys feel about the message from yesterday? I feel there's something coming through there for you. I was staring at which oracle we should use today, and I actually think that the magic of your oracle does have a message. Now that this is green, it's connected with your heart. I also channeled in a little bit with the messages, tapped into the energy of today, tapped into your energy. And the first thing that came through was this energy of not placing limitations on yourself. Never doubt your own abilities. You might feel like you're being tested when it comes to trusting your own vibes, when it comes to trusting your abilities, when it comes to trusting yourself, right? Sometimes it's really hard to trust ourselves. We search for validation. Is that the word? It's the word that got put into to my mouth. We search validation when we know. It's this tiny voice, right? That always gives us answers like, yeah, you got this. Don't stress. This is going to be fine. And also that you have unique talents and abilities that you should tap into. And I do feel that today you are tapping into it. You have tapped into it. But there's something about today when it comes to you like sharing what is on your mind. You're sharing your mindset. You might speak with someone today. You might inspire someone with your own way of thinking that makes someone else realize something. So I feel there's something about conversations with other people. It could be that you are creating something. Maybe you are a YouTuber, or you have a platform, you have a blog, something where you speak your mind, you speak your mindset, and you actually inspire other people. You don't limit yourself. Whatever that means for you. There's no limits. Alright. This deck always tells the truth. Always. It's always a deck where I'm like, sometimes I'm a little bit afraid of using it because it is very truthful. But nothing to worry about. Because the messages that is supposed to come up will always come up, right? And it will always be understood. Come into your heart today. Don't, again, let anything block you. Don't let limits stop you. Because everything is flowing. Everything is working out. You got this. We got this. What is the message today? What is it that you need to know? We have two cards. Two different energies because we have white, we have blue. Oh, I can see the batteries blinking. I might just change that straight away. But we have solitude, alone but not lonely. Protection, set personal boundaries. Let me just change the battery and then we are going to dig into the book and see what the message is. We are back! I was actually looking for this card first, but it flipped to that, to the Solitude card. So the Solitude card is the first card that we're going to dig into. Take time away from others. The answers are within you. which actually fits well with protection boundaries. Is there someone who is limiting you? Someone who portrays some kind of insecurity or instability in you? Like if you share your mindset, if you speak your mind, if you blossom and you're just you, is there someone in your surrounding who doesn't like believe in you in a way? Like it doesn't mean that they like tell you like that's a weird way, but they do something where you doubt yourself in a way, or they don't give you any reaction, and that makes you doubt yourself. There's something ignorant in a way over this. So if that is the case, it's very important for us to take time away from people and to really recharge. Yeah. I know that is one thing that I need to do because I have Cancer in, I think it's my 12th house or something like that. And I need to just be completely by myself to regain energy, especially when I have been around a lot of people. So it might be the same case for you. You might have Cancer somewhere that actually, pops in when it comes to this. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be a boss, a coworker, a son, a daughter, right? Explore the concepts of self-nourishment, self-value, self-truth. Are you treating yourself gently? Or are you rough and impatient with yourself? Maybe it is yourself. Maybe you say something and you want to speak it out, but when it comes to it, your ego steps and you're like, ugh, people are not going to understand you anyway. Solitude isn't loneliness. It's an opportunity to pause and allow the entire serene universe to wrap its arms around you. We love that. It's when you have the space to be hugged by life. The butterfly kisses the maiden's shoulder, a tender reminder that after a period of darkness, a cocooning of the senses, a glorious winged creature emerges from the chrysalis, and it's free to explore and delight in itself, in herself and others. A new leaf shoots from her wound. You can see the butterfly, tiny butterfly on her shoulder, and the blossoming, the blooming from her stomach. Wow. Yeah. Allowing yourself to be in your own energy and just like breathing. I think this is like a very important message for you today, way bigger than you think, and it has something to do with this, like you sharing your mindset, because we do sometimes need to just retreat and be in ourselves, with ourselves, without that it has something to do with loneliness, but just recharging, right? And then we can be there for other people and share. So there's nothing wrong in that, but sometimes I feel like if the universe gives us time by ourselves, we see it as like loneliness, like, oh, why does this person not want to be with me, or why am I always feeling lonely? Maybe it's because the universe is giving you a time out for you to realize that little butterfly on your shoulder, right? Okay, protection. Set personal boundaries. I also feel that is something that you will become better with. Boundaries, a time to set them. Small areas of ugliness, yeah, are blinding you to the greater beauty that is your rightful environment. The girl of protection anchors herself softly in the present moment, yet her bag of white thorns shield her from the negative naysayers of the outside world. She is not defined by her thorns, but she keeps them ready. Of particular significance with this card is setting electronic boundaries around phenomena like social media. At this time, people around you who have been allowed access to your space may not have your best interests at heart. Protect yourself. Do not suffer fools. And do not be hardened by others' cruelty. Have compassion for their wounded soul. Talked about that yesterday, right? And yet set firm boundaries. Just because they are hardened, it doesn't mean you have to be. Be soft but strong. Oh, I love this. Be soft but strong. I felt like Hamlet, who was a Danish prince, right? A poem. With that, before this gets too long, let's just take like a little tarot and see what it wants to tell us. But that is actually very beautiful. And just to put perspective into what I said, look at her thorns. And just everything, the serenity, the purity, right? The whiteness. This is actually very interesting from what we spoke about yesterday with the green or the blue light, because this could also, you know, it matches the pillows. It's like a green-blue thing, right? Color. And we connected that with nature, and it looks like roots. I'm telling you, something happened since yesterday. But let's see, Spirit, what do you want us to know with this message? Healing. Yeah, the Star and Page of Cups. It's so beautiful because I really feel that you're tapping into this deep bound spiritual feeling that you carry within you. And it has something to do with what you share. Like you sharing your experiences, you not limiting yourself, you not being afraid, but you are also, again, putting boundaries to people who might not get you. And this Aquarius energy is this energy of actually being misunderstood a lot of the times. Because Aquarians, you feel different. You do things different. And it's actually something that the rest of us could look up to. Is that what you say? You get inspired by, because you just have a complete other mindset. And I feel that is really the message. Again, feel young at heart. Share your healing journey. Share your words. Like, why should you limit yourself just because of the naysayers? And now I can remember, what was it? Be soft, be strong, but not. How was it? Be soft, but strong, right? Be soft but strong, something like that. Yeah, no matter how much doubt we have, the moment that we see and pay attention to a shooting star, I felt electricity, or like a tingle here. We always like believe, right? Who doesn't believe a shooting star? Yeah, never give up on that, because you are the shooting star. There is a message coming your way today when it comes to really you believing, stepping into who you are. Time has come for your dreams to come true. And I think that is the message for today. Thank you guys so much for being here and for allowing this energy to come into your reality. With that, I will see you guys for the weekend reading tomorrow.